Okay, so we've all heard that phrase, right? Beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, something you say when you wake up feeling good.
Yeah, totally.
But what if it's not just some quaint saying? What if it's actually like deep scientific truth?
Right.
Because apparently your skin isn't just resting while you sleep, it's actually doing its hardest work then, repairing, regenerating.
Exactly. It switches gears completely. Think about
Yeah.
it. All day, your skin is basically on defense.
Protecting from sun, pollution, all that stuff.
Right. The daily grind. But at night, the guard comes down and it shifts into major repair mode. It starts making more collagen, balancing hydration. It's busy.
So it's not just downtime, it's active time.
It's prime time for skin health.
Yeah.
That nighttime routine isn't just about, winding down or feeling nice. It's strategic.
Yeah.
You're working with your body's natural healing cycles.
And that's really what we're diving into today. We're looking at our source, beauty sleep, nighttime skin renewal rituals, and pulling out what it calls these rituals that transform your skin while you rest. The whole idea is to give you the shortcuts, the really effective beauty sleep hacks, so you can wake up actually glowing without drowning in information.
Yeah, cutting through the noise.
We want you to get not just the what, but the why. Why this stuff matters for your skin, like fundamentally. So, yeah, let's unpack it.
Okay, where to start?
Yeah.
I guess the absolute basic, the foundation, has to be cleansing.
Right.
I mean, we all get tired at the end of the day, super tired sometimes. But hitting the pillow with makeup, sunscreen, just the day's dirt still on, that's a huge roadblock for repair.
Guilty. Sometimes the pillow looks more inviting than the bathroom sink.
Totally get it. But it clogs pores. It can mess with your skin barrier. It definitely dulls your glow. It just interferes.
So the source says cleanse like a pro. What does that actually mean, especially in those nights when you're practically sleepwalking?
Well, the gold standard they recommend is the double cleanse.
Okay.
First, an oil-based cleanser
Mm.
that really dissolves makeup, sunscreen, anything oily, melts it right off.
Mm.
Then you follow that with a gentle water-based cleanser just to get everything properly clean. And, importantly, use lukewarm water.
Not hot.
No, hot water can strip your skin of its natural oils, which you definitely don't want. And okay, for those really exhausted nights, the pro tip is maybe keep some micellar water and cotton pads, or even gentle face wipes right by your bed.
Ah, the emergency stash.
Exactly. It's way, way better than doing nothing at all.
Okay, makes sense. So skin's clean. Check. Now, what about layering? This is where I think a lot of people get confused. Serums, creams. Does the order really matter that much at night?
Oh, it really does. Here's the thing. When you're asleep, your skin is actually more permeable,
More permeable, meaning
meaning its barrier function relaxes slightly, so it's better at absorbing things. It's like the doors are open for business.
okay. So it's prime time for the good stuff to sink in.
Precisely. It's the perfect window for those potent ingredients, the ones that really make a difference, to penetrate deeply and get to work. The key rule they stress is thin to thick.
Thin to thick, right.
So you start lightest, maybe a hydrating toner or face mist first, then your treatment serum. This is where you put your actives.
Like retinol or...
Yeah, retinol for lines, maybe an AHA or BHA, those gentle acids for texture, or peptides for firmness, whatever your main target is.
Got it. Serum goes on the clean, slightly damp skin.
And then you seal it all in
Seal it with...
with your moisturizer, maybe a facial oil if you like them,
Mm-hmm.
something to create a barrier and lock in the serum hydration. Oh, and don't forget eye cream. That skin is delicate.
Right, specific treatment for the eyes. So toner, serum, moisturizer, or oil, eye cream. That's the sequence.
That's the sequence for maximum impact. Watery stuff first, oils and creams last.
Okay. Now, let's talk about something I've always been curious about, maybe a little skeptical. Silk pillowcases.
Oh, yes.
Is it just a fancy trend, or is there actual substance there compared to like my regular cotton ones?
There's definitely substance, especially when you think about skin and hair health overnight. Cotton, well, it creates friction. Yeah, your face rubs against it. It kind of tugs at your skin all night. Over time, that could potentially contribute to, those sleep lines.
Oh, interesting.
And maybe more importantly, cotton is absorbent, really absorbent.
So it's drinking my expensive serum.
It's drinking your serum, your night cream, and your skin's own natural moisture. It's basically stealing it while you sleep.
Wow, okay. That's not ideal.
Not ideal at all. Silk, on the other hand, it's much smoother. Your skin glides over it, so way less friction. And it's not absorbent like cotton.
So the moisture and the products stay on my face.
Exactly. They stay where they belong doing their job. So it's less about luxury, more about Smart mechanics for your skin.
I have to admit, I thought it was just hype until I tried one, mostly for my hair, actually. And my hair was noticeably smoother, less frizzy,
Let's see.
less friction.
It really drove home that point. Okay, so the source mentions mulberry silk, like a specific type, and mom. Yeah, high quality mulberry silk, usually around 19 to 25 mom. That's the measure of weight and quality. It's durable but still smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, huge bonus for hair, less breakage, less frizz. Win-win.
Okay, silk pillowcase. Noted. Now, another common issue. Waking up puffy.
Ugh, the morning puff. Yes.
Anything we can do about that while we sleep?
One simple thing is elevation. Try sleeping with your head slightly elevated.
Like an extra pillow.
An extra pillow, or even one of those foam wedges if you find it comfortable. Sleeping totally flat allows fluid to kind of pool in your face overnight.
Gravity's not our friend there.
Not in that case. Elevating helps with lymphatic drainage. It encourages the fluid to move away from your face so you wake up less puffy, especially around the eyes and jaw.
That makes total sense. And I guess you could combine that with like a quick morning facial massage or jade roller thing.
Absolutely. That helps boost circulation and manually assist that drainage even more.
Mm-hmm.
Good synergy there.
Cool. Okay, what about the actual air in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Especially, winter heating or summer AC. The source really pushes humidifiers.
Yes. Strongly recommended.
Yeah.
Because indoor heating and air conditioning are incredibly drying. They just suck the moisture out of the air and, consequently, out of your skin.
So you lose water while you sleep.
You do. It's called transepidermal water loss, or TEWL. It happens naturally, but dry air makes it much worse. A cool mist humidifier next to your bed adds moisture back into the air.
And that helps the skin stay hydrated.
Significantly. It means your skin doesn't lose as much moisture overnight. You wake up, and your skin feels softer, more plump, less tight. Lips, too. It's a simple environmental tweak with really noticeable benefits.
Makes sense. It's like creating a better microclimate for your face.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Moving beyond just what's on the skin or around the skin, the source talks about deep sleep itself being crucial. Deep sleep equals deep skin repair.
That's the core link, really.
So if you're tossing and turning, not sleeping well, your skin repair processes are probably suffering too.
Absolutely. Your body produces crucial growth hormones during deep sleep stages. These are vital for cell regeneration, collagen synthesis, all the repair work. If sleep is fragmented or shallow, that process gets disrupted.
Okay, so supporting sleep quality is skincare.
It really is. And the source mentions things like calming scents, lavender, chamomile, sandalwood. Using those in a diffuser or a pillow mist can help signal wind down time to your brain.
Like aromatherapy for sleep prep.
Exactly. Or even a warm, non-caffeinated herbal tea like chamomile an hour or so before bed. Very relaxing.
And what about supplements? It mentions magnesium or L-theanine.
Yes, things like magnesium glycinate or L-theanine can help calm the nervous system for some people. But, and this is important, always check with your doctor before starting any new supplement.
Good disclaimer. Always best to check.
But the principle is sound. Calmer nervous system, potentially deeper, more restorative sleep, which leads to better skin repair cycles. It's all connected.
It really is holistic, isn't it? Not just one thing. And the final piece seems to be setting the mood, specifically around light. Why is looking at our phones before bed so bad for, well, everything, including our skin?
Ah, the blue light menace.
Yeah.
Well, light exposure, especially that blue light from phones, tablets, computers, it directly suppresses your body's production of melatonin.
The sleep hormone.
The sleep hormone, exactly. But melatonin does more than just make you sleepy. It's also a powerful antioxidant and helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which dictates your skin's own repair schedule. Mess with melatonin, you mess with sleep quality and skin repair efficiency.
Wow, okay, so dimming the lights helps.
Definitely. Dim the lights in your home about an hour before you plan to sleep. Avoid screens if you can, or at least use night mode or blue light filtering glasses.
And maybe read a book instead. Or listen to music.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Calming activities, journaling, gentle stretching, listening to quiet music, maybe some deep breathing exercises. Anything that helps you transition away from the day's stimulation and signals to your body, it's time to rest and repair.
So, wrapping this all up then, what's the big picture takeaway from this deep dive?
I think the main message is that nighttime isn't passive for your skin. It's when the real work, the heavy lifting of repair and renewal actually happens.
Right.
And giving your skin the right support during those hours through cleansing, smart layering, optimizing the environment. It's a really powerful strategy. It's
Yeah.
not just about looking good tomorrow, it's about long-term skin health.
Yeah, these aren't necessarily complicated things. These beauty sleep hacks, layering serums the right way, maybe switching your pillowcase, adding a humidifier, winding down properly. They seem pretty simple, maybe even calming.
Simple, calming, but genuinely effective.
So maybe something for you to think about tonight as you're getting ready for bed. Just how connected are your skin's health and your sleep habits, your evening routine?
Yeah.
What could it really mean for how you feel, how you look, if you fully leaned into this idea that maybe your most powerful beauty tool isn't in a bottle, but it's actually just a really good night's sleep that you've consciously prepared for?
Something to sleep on.